unbelievable journey through e-lectures. We reached up to chapter 14, last chapter of our syllabus. What is the name? Fabric from fiber. What is the meaning of fabric and fiber? This is the first question coming in our mind. Dear students, fiber means long threads, and by using these long threads, when these are knitted or woven, we get a cloth that is known as fabric. So, in this very chapter, we are going to discuss about how we can make cloth from the long threads, even how the long threads are made from the raw fiber. Here I am ready with part 1 of this chapter. Topic of ours is we are going to discuss about what is the importance of clothes in our life and various types of fibers we are going to discuss about. Good morning, students. How are you all? Ready to learn science with me? Let's go. Today we are going to cover page number 220 from where our chapter starts. Page number 221 and 222 having various types of fibers. First of all, what you are observing on the top of our chapter is the common sight in the Panipat city, our own city. Do you know what the ladies are doing? These ladies are operating a machine that is called loom. Actually, they are operating it with hands, and that's why that machine, that production of cloth is known as handloom. And our Panipat city is famous for the fabric that is made from handloom. You can ask me, what is loom? I can say loom is a setup, or you can say loom is a machine which convert threads into a fabric. Now, take a close observation of the picture shown here. Early human beings wore clothes which were made from plant leaves or animal skin. But nowadays, clothes are generally made from long threads called the fibers. And the fibers are either woven or knitted to make a fabric. The fabric is then used for making clothes which we wear. The nature of clothes that we need to wear varies from season to season and from place to place. And that's why if someone asks what is the importance of clothes in our life, we can say clothes are important for us because they protect us from heat, cold, rain, germs, etc. Do you know the word sari comes from a Sanskrit word that just means cloth. Saris were first mentioned in the Vedas back in 600 BC. Let's learn more about different types of fibers present around us. Natural and synthetic fibers is the heading. Fibers can be classified into two types, namely natural fibers and synthetic fibers. As the name suggests you, this classification is based on their sources. Either we are getting the fibers from the natural sources like the plants and animals, or these fibers are made by man and that are known as synthetic fibers. So here we are going to read the text given in the book first of all, natural fibers. Fibers which are obtained from natural sources like plants and animals are called the natural fibers. We can further divide the natural fibers into two categories: plant fibers and animals fibers. What are plant fibers? Fibers obtained from plants are called plant fibers. Cotton, jute, coir. What is coir? Coir is the outer covering of the coconut. And linen are all plant fibers. And the fibers obtained from animals are called animal fibers. Wool and silk are the common animal fibers used by us to make the fabric. Let's learn more about these different fibers, different types of fibers, one by one. The beautiful picture shown here is of cotton crop. The crop which is on the boom of production. And what you are watching, this is the common sight in market nowadays. These are the balls of woolen yarn. These yarns are used to make the sweaters, etc. This is the flax plant from where the linen fiber is obtained. Stem of this flax plant is responsible to produce linen. Now come to the cotton plant. This is the plant which grows well in black soil. Black soil is fine as it remains dry from the top but retains the moisture inside. This helps the plant to grow as warm and humid climates having temperature over 16 degrees Celsius provide the most suitable conditions for the growth of this cotton plant. Which part of the cotton plant is responsible to produce fibers, cotton fibers? Answer is fruits. The fruits of cotton plants are called balls. These balls are plucked by the farmers and with the help of a method called combing, the fiber, thin fiber present inside these balls is separated out. This is all about which type of soil is best for the growth of cotton plant. Answer is black. Second, which type of climatic conditions are good for the growth of cotton plant? And answer is warm and humid climate having 16-degree temperature is responsible for the good growth of cotton plant. And lastly, what we get from that fiber? Which part of the plant is responsible for providing us the fiber? So we can conclude that for each fiber we will discuss about which soil is best for the particular fiber. Second, which are the climatic conditions responsible for good growth. And third, which part of the plant give us a particular fiber. Now come to the second plant fiber, that is jute. It is also obtained from a plant. It is also called the golden fiber. Do you know why? Because the color of this fiber is golden. That's why this fiber is also known as golden fiber. And from which part of the plant we get this fiber? Answer is from the bark. What is bark? Bark is the skin which is present over the stem. स्टेम के ऊपर जो छिलका होता है उसको बार्क बोलते हैं डियर स्टूडेंट. हिंदी में इसे छाल बोलते हैं. सो जूट प्लांट की बार्क से हमें जो फाइबर मिलता है दैट इज गोल्डन इन कलर एंड नोन एज जूट. Jute plant grows well in alluvial soil, but there is a specialty I'm going to discuss about. Jute plant uses up the fertility of the soil to a large extent, and therefore it is needed every year for growing jute plant the new or the fresh soil. Jute is used for various purposes. For making ropes, gunny bags. What are gunny bags? Bori, you can say sack, carpets, mats, and many more things. Now the next fiber is coir. What is coir? Coir is the outer covering of coconut, which does not require a very fertile soil for its growth. Which soil is good for growth of coconut plant? Red and yellow soil. And coir is used for making ropes, foot mats, mattresses. mattresses क्या? mattresses means गद्दे जो हम बेड पे बिठाते हैं. आपने देखा होगा कभी कभी गद्दे में से कोई एक फाइबर आपको चुभ जाता है. एक्चुअली mattresses are filled half with one of the side with this coir and one with the foam, so that during the summer season you can use the side which is having coir for the ventilation of air to give you coolness, and from foam side you used this type of mattresses in the winter for getting good warmth. Now move towards the fourth type of plant fiber, and that is linen. Linen is the fiber which we get from the plant you are watching in the picture, that is the flax plant. Flax plant grows well in the alluvial soil having deep loam. Some of the products of linen are used for making aprons, bags, towels, bed covers, etc. This is all about linen, dear student. Now we are going to discuss about the two types of animal fibers given in our textbook. One is wool, another is silk. What you are observing in the picture, colorful wool balls are there, and these are used to make sweaters, or you can say woolen clothes. Wool is obtained from the body coat of animals like sheep and goat, camel, and some other animals who are having fur on their body. And this body coat is known as fleece. Fleece from where we can get the wool. How the wool is obtained from the fleece we are going to discuss about broadly in 7th class. Are you ready to discuss about the last type of animal fiber, that is silk? It is obtained from silkworms. These worms grow on the leaves of mulberry plants, शहतूत का पौधा. You will learn more about it in the next class, how we get silk from the silkworms. Keep your eyes while using your clothing to differentiate between natural and synthetic fibers and plants and animal fibers. Happy to have you, dear students. Have a good day. Thank you.